Since moving his boat to New York, Joe hasn't had much chance to fish the western basin of Lake Erie for a while. Back with old friends, he takes us out today for some walleye fishing.
Welcome back. I'd like to introduce my host. I have Captain Bill Mazzaros and his wife Linda Mazzaros, who is also captain. And along fishing with us today is Al Nixon, who is the area King rep for the King Electronics. We're going to be fishing for walleye today. Bill, how are we going to fish and what are we going to use?
Well, basically we're going to be drift fishing this morning using weight forward spinners. It's a beautiful day and it's a perfect wind for it.
We'll be using live bait along with it, or night crawlers?
Definitely. We use the weight forward spinners tipped with night crawlers.
And we're going to be using supposedly the King Electronics to help us find the fish?
I would certainly hope so.
Okay, why don't we get the engine started up and let's go see if we can't find some walleyes.
Let's have a good day.
The sun was shining and it looked like we were going to really have a beautiful day. It was nice of Bill and Linda to take me out on Lake Erie, a lake I hadn't fished in a while and really missed. As we went out the channel, I realized how much the lake had really been cleaned up and all the wildlife that had moved into the area. We were headed out to the Bass Islands to fish for walleye today, and it was nice to sit back and relax and enjoy the scenery on our way out. Before, when I fished Lake Erie, there was a scarcity of wildlife. Now, there's a real abundance of a variety of species. At one time, Lake Erie was known as a dead lake. But now, with the cleaning up of the lake, it has become one of the hotspots in North America. Bill, how deep is the water here?
Right now we're running about 24 feet of water, Joe.
We're marking some fish on the graph?
Yes, we are. We're marking deep right now, between 20 and the bottom. The better fish are marking deep right now.
Okay. Now we can tell the different species by the different color on that color video?
Right. The walleyes do show up in a red color with a green and yellow hue around them.
Mm-hmm.
There was one salmon caught out there today and they'd show up pink on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
All the small bait fishes show up as your lighter colors. Perch or blue, for instance. White bass are in a coral color. The machine interprets the density of fish and the air bladder itself.
Okay.
It's very, very accurate. Sheephead or green, perch or blue, really works out 100% accurate.
Great.
Good, Bill.
Now we only got to find fish that are feeding.
Absolutely. Normally the fish that are suspended are starting to feed more.
Okay. I've learned one thing using night crawlers, that a night crawler eats dirt, and if you start putting the hook on, going from the head backwards, you're going to have a handful of dirt. So if you start at the back of a night crawler and then string him on, at least keeps your hands clean. Okay, now that's ready to go catch us a nice fish.
It's sometimes hard to put into words just how great it feels being out on a big lake anticipating the first bite of the day. And before long...
Fish on!
Oh! Ooh! First walleye. Hey, we got something to eat.
All right,
I'm gonna eat tonight. When are you gonna start fishing, Bill?
I'm ready.
You got one going here. He's got one here too.
Another one.
Okay. Nice little scoop.
This is more than expected. Joe and his friends have just gotten out here, and already they find themselves in the middle of a school of walleye. Jamie and Al are working the bottom of the water, and Joe decides to stay on the surface and subsurface. When no one is looking, Captain Bill heads for the bow of the boat, hoping to land his first catch of the day.
What's over this way? Got a fish? See, I caught one.
You caught one.
I caught two now. And I didn't even have to use a rod. There was this line dangling and I just picked it up.
No one seems to agree, but it looks like Joe is 2 up on Bill and is concentrating on his third.
Oh, here's one right at the top. Little one. But it'll eat. It's something for our supper tonight. They're a pretty fish.
So far, the fish are kind of small, but actually they make better eating than the big walleye. Lake Erie has become the walleye capital of the world. Sportsmen have accounted for more than 3 million walleye caught here each year. In recent years, there's been a real campaign on to bring Lake Erie back to life. And there's no question that this revitalization program has proven to be a success.
Got another one. Oh, little one. Good to eat. A little bit better than the last one.
Because of its great flavor, it's easy to see why the walleye has become such a sought-after fish.
Okay.
Captain Bill joins the others at the back of the boat, and Linda takes his place at the bow. Maybe her luck will be better there.
I got it, Linda.
Ooh. She's got it in. It's a nice fish. What depth, Lynn? 4.
Snap it on top and jig it.
Oh, got another one near the top. This one's getting a little bit bigger.
By now, there are about half a dozen walleye in the cooler, and each cast seems to bring in a little bit bigger fish.
Thank you.
Joe seems to be having the best luck of the day so far. It's mid-morning and already he has 4 fish. Not until now. Everyone has at least 1, except for Al, but he's convinced that his luck will soon change. The walleye are right underneath the boat. This time it's another small one.
Right. Nice play, Shakes.
Catch that fish, Bill.
Bill was busy chasing Joe's fish around the deck when suddenly something hit his rod.
You had one on.
Al was right. His luck was beginning to change. But Joe is still looking for that big walleye that Lake Erie has to offer.
Ah, this is a little better. Oh, this is a nice fish. Wow, this is. feels like, you sure you ain't got a rock on this?
Oh, that's a
Wow. Yeah. This is a nice fish. Nice fish.
You want that rubber net? Those ones good.
good net, Lynn.
Big net.
Come on up, fish. Boy, they can really thrash around. He's just kind of cruising. Come on up, fish. Come on up, fish. Wow.
That's all.
This is a nice fish. Don't miss him. Don't. Okay, go ahead. Now.
Oh, you got it.
That's it. Gee whiz.
Nice.
Woo.
Nice fish.
Beautiful fish.
Holy cow. Look at that. Boy, look how that paralyzes him with the grabbing him in the eyes. Woo. Now that's a trophy, huh?
Yep.
Look at the size. That's great.
Good fish.
Super.